Hey guys, now we are going to learn about the WordPress as well as the Xampp. Xampp is nothing but the localhost server where we have to where we are going to install our WordPress application. WordPress you already know in my previous lectures. I told you about the WordPress. Still, I will revise you that WordPress is an application which is a web-based. It is an application used for building websites. Within 5 minutes or less than 5 minutes, we can create one website. It's so easy that anyone can create the website. Whoever has know the steps, how to download it and how to create it and how to run it. These are the important steps. So I'm going to show you how we are going to download now. You can see here. You can just go to Google and just type WordPress download. Let me tell you one thing. I don't want to bore the students, so as I'm going to take this lecture in and I'm going to finish this lecture in within 10 to 15 minutes. So you can watch it down again and again for the steps. So let's start. Go to Google, type WordPress download. You will get this link. This is the link. You can see this link. Just right click and open it in new tab. Here you can see download WordPress 4.3.1. It is the zip format for Windows. Those who are using Mac and Linux, they can download this thing. Download tar and zz. Okay, don't look over the mobile app. This is not useful for you now. As you are a beginner, you must know how to install WordPress. That's why I'm telling you. Just download from here. Whenever you click the download, as I'm downloaded now, I'm downloading now. It is. It's 6.8 Mbps. Sorry, it's 6.8 MB setup. Once it is downloaded, you can go from here itself. If you don't know where it is downloaded, you can go from here. You can click on show in folder. It will navigate you where it is downloaded. Okay. So I don't have to, I don't need this right now. I will just minimize it. Then go to Google again. We will download the Xampp now. Okay. You can download Xampp from SourceForge.net. This is the repository, best repository for any open source application. As you all know, WordPress is also open source. Even Linux is also open source. PHP is also open source. That's why they created Xampp, WAMP, Tomcat as open source. You know, these languages are all open source. These all systems, all applications are open source. So that great developers will do their work in these applications and contribute themselves. That's why. Okay, I clicked on this. You can see here, I opened this. You can download from here. I already downloaded it. You don't need to do anything. Just download it. I have already installed also, but for your informative content, I'm going to show you how to download. It is downloading now. It's 107 MB setup. Once the setup is completed, you have to just install it. You know how to install it. You have to just do next. Nothing extra thing you have to do. Nothing advanced features you have to do. So I will cancel this because in my system Apache is already installed. So let me show you where it is installed. Just go to C drive. After installing Xampp, let me tell you, after installing Xampp, the Xampp folder is created in Windows C drive. Okay, just click on that, double click on that. Under that you will see htdocs. It is the document folder under which we are going to save our WordPress files. Okay, You can see these are my clients. Every month they will be changing. These are my few clients for which I have worked. Okay, so we can install that WordPress application here itself. Okay, for example, I will show you. Just copy this WordPress folder, sorry, zip. So I'm copying this zip folder now. Control C, and I'm going to create one folder here, my website, and under that folder I'm going to paste this thing. Okay, after pasting you have to unzip it because the extracted files will be runnable. So to run that files we need to extract. So I'm extracting this thing. Yes, the files are extracted. You can see there are lot of PHP files. There are a lot of PHP files. This is our admin section. We don't worry about this thing now. We are in the initial stage, so we don't have to worry about this thing. We have to just install it. Later on I will tell you how to edit it, how to control with the themes, how to install plugin, how to modify the templates, how to make the SEO changes, how to make it work properly, how to do social sharing on Facebook, from our website, from our blog, how to create blog, how to create websites, how to create pages. All the things will be discussed later. Okay, I'm going to close this now. After installing localhost, you can check your localhost by using browser. Localhost is nothing but the web server on which we are going to run our web-based application offline, in offline mode. We don't have to use internet. If you don't have internet, don't worry. You can do from your localhost also. This is our uh, local. This is installed on your local computer and it acts as a web-based server. Okay, I will show you. Look, this is how our XAMPP for Windows look like. Why I'm preferring for XAMPP is the reason XAMPP is easy to use, easy to install. Whereas in Tomcat you have to use sometimes commands. You go for command prompt. In XAMPP we don't need to do that. It's quite easy. So in this case we are using XAMPP only. You can see here also XAMPP supports WordPress. This is the Joomla, Moodle, Drupal, and this is Magneto. Okay. So now let's install WordPress. So we have to remove this XAMPP path from our link. Now our web URL will be like whatever the folder name you have given, the folder name. What is the folder name? My website. Okay, I'm copying this function F2. If you are using to rename it, this is the function for rename. I'm using it. Just Control V and slash. We are giving the absolute path, not the relative one. So this is required. Look here. If you're giving space between the name of the folders, it will take a percent sign automatically. So don't worry about this also. It will take automatically. Now here you can say you can see WordPress zip also and WordPress your folder also. So go with the folder. Just click on this. Then again WordPress folder. Yes. Now here we can install in number of languages. In which language you want to install? Let's go for English for right now. What are the things we are required? He is going to tell us first of all the database name, database username, password, host, and table prefix. I will going to show you what are these things and how we can configure these things. Okay, if we are using XAMPP, then we can go to our database, which is MySQL, which is also open source. So just type in here php myadmin. This will navigate you to the databases which your applications holds. Okay, you can see business for ecom. These are my databases. Pinnacle 2. These are my databases. Like this also, we can create database. For example, I'm creating sample. Okay, this is so much easy. This database is so easy that you don't have to use every time the queries. You can use the UI mode to just click and enter, click and enter, click and enter. Not just enter, just click and key press. Whatever you want to do, we can use using keyboard and mouse itself. We don't want to use our queries. The database is created, sample. You can use queries also. For example, select star from sample. We don't have anything in our database. No rows found will be the okay. Database is there, tables are not there. That's why we are getting error. So let's go back. Okay, just click on let's go. Now database name will be sample. We have given over there. Here, this is our database. Username will be root and password will be empty. Uh, this is the default settings. I will tell you later. This is the default setting for the XAMPP localhost. Okay, this is the default setting for XAMPP web server, as you can say. So, what table prefix you want? Table prefix is nothing but the word, starting word of your any every table. If you want to have table like users, so your table name should start with wp underscore user. So whatever initials you want to do, you can do it in table prefix. So we stay it as intact. We don't want to change it. So just click on submit. Now this is the last step. We are going to install this. Uh, we have first created sample database. Let me remind you. We have first created sample database. Then I clicked on let's go. Okay, because if your sample database is not been created, then WordPress will show you an error that database doesn't exist or any kind of exception also it can show. So uh, let us first create a database and then only we can initiate our installation. So we have created sample database. We have given all configurations like username, password, host, as well as the table prefix. Okay. Now click on the run. Okay. These are the basic configurations. We can change it later also, but let's have something. My sample website. Okay. Whatever username you want to use, I go for admin. This is the default username for every uh, admin. I don't want to use that password. You can have the password that also. This was there. You can have this also. First of all, do one thing. Whatever password and username you are giving, just save this configuration somewhere in your notepad file or any of the file. But please do that at the time of installation itself, so that you don't have to get back to forget password every time. Okay, I just put in admin at the rate 123. Yeah, I know it's weak. It's taking hash. Confirm use of weak password. Yeah, I want to weak password. Admin at the rate Pinnacle Global. solution.com. Yeah, this is the thing I want to tell you. Privacy. This is the important thing you came to know when I am going to teach you about the SEO classes. SEO is nothing but the search engine optimization. Allow search engines to index this site. What is this indexing? Indexing is nothing but the Google crawling, you can say. Not exactly crawling, but for now you can say, you can assume Google crawling. Google crawls into our website and get the links, whatever links we are having inside the website. Okay, so that links are useful to get our site searched when any user types any keyword in the Google. Okay, so don't get in detail right now. Just click on install WordPress. Yes, you can log in. I have chosen the username as admin and admin @123 hash. This is my username and password. I just logged in. This is how my WordPress has been installed successfully. Okay, I just want to uh, get my web page now. I just want to visit my website now. Just go here. You can see the home. You can see the home icon, my sample website. Just visit site. You can right click and go to another tab. This is the good practice to use tabs. Instead of getting it in the same page, it is used to practice it in another tabs. You can see my website has been created successfully. Okay, the WordPress has been installed successfully. This is how we installed WordPress. You can change it from your dashboard. You can change from themes. You can change your templates. You can install plugins. Everything I will going to tell you in the next lecture. Stay tuned for the another lecture. Thank you guys.